Now let's discuss how to spawn and destroy objects from the scene. I just did this stuff. Okay. Um, that's not that complicated. So let's just save an object. So to spawn objects, you must have these as prefabs. In other words, saved objects, object that you save. To save an object, you just drag it from the hierarchy into the project in a folder. So let's say we want to spawn the player. Okay. And now we can use this prefab to spawn the player. So let's delete it from the scene. Let's say we want to spawn it at a certain position. So right here, let's say. So for that, we first need to have the object that we want to spawn in a variable. So public game object. So let's say we have the player prefab, and the start function, let's just spawn it at that position. We have a position we want to spawn it at. So let's say this one spawn position. So we have the object in the spawn position. So to spawn an object, you just say instantiate, and then you specify which prefab you want to spawn. In this case, it's the player prefab. The position, in this case, we have a transform where we want to spawn this. One second. We have an issue with this. I'm not sure why. Okay. So instantiate means spawn. The first parameter is the object that you spawn. Then you specify a position, and here at the end you can specify some rotation. But sometimes you might want to spawn an object and make it a child of another object. Okay. And to do that, you can say here at the end. So if you want this object that you spawn to be child of another object, you say parent. So not parent, but transform parent. So what this means is you spawn the object and then you select the transform component and then the parent, and then you specify a transform that you want to be. So this transform will represent the transform of the parent of this object. So that's how you, after you spawn it, you make it a child of an object. But sometimes you might want to save this object in a variable. Okay, so you can actually do this in the same line. You just make a game object variable and then say equal, and now you can save that object that you spawned in a game object variable, and then you can use it however you want. So that's how you spawn objects. Now to destroy objects, it's simple. Let's say we spawn this and now we want to destroy it. We just say destroy and then specify which object. Okay. So if we play the scene right now, we should not see anything because the player spawns in one frame and then it gets destroyed. So we should not see anything happening here if we play. But first, let's show that we add the player prefab and the swamp position to our script. And now, if you play the scene, we should not see anything happening. So the player spawns and gets destroyed instantly. You see it is nothing. But let's say we want to destroy this after some time. You just specify here. You say a certain amount of time. So let's say 2 seconds. We want to destroy it. So now we spawn it and then it will get destroyed after 2 seconds. let's play the scene and see that this is working. So the player spawns, you see, and now it gets destroyed after 2 seconds. So that's how you spawn and destroy objects from your scene.